Estamos de vuelta con gente nueva. Vale, bueno, buenas noches a todos. Estamos ya aquí empezando el directo, se nos escucha bien. Si alguien nos puede comentar por ahí que todo
Sí,
funciona correctamente, por el chat o lo que sea. Uf, qué tensión hoy. Bueno, supongo que como podéis ver bien, hoy falta una persona que ha estado en prácticamente... Bueno, prácticamente todos, no, he estado en todos menos en este. Hoy, bueno, en todos los programas. Hoy falta Ana. Ana le hemos dado vacaciones. Hoy tendremos un programa un tanto especial y nos vamos a encargar nosotros dos de dirigirlo. Y bueno, por nosotros dos vamos a presentar a esta persona que está aquí al lado, nueva, nunca se le ha visto la cara. Preséntese.
Hola, buenas, soy David Viñas, soy el hermano de Noah y bueno, yo soy el vicepresidente del Club de Ciencia y actualmente estoy en Estados Unidos, así que estoy un poco inactivo con respecto al Club de Ciencia y eso, básicamente lo que soy.
Cosas que pasan. Bueno, ya nos comentaron que todo está bien y que ya empiezan a preparar las palomitas alimentados. Bueno, me presento yo. He estado en algunos programas también. Me llamo Noah, soy la encargada de información en la Open Science y estudio animación y videojuegos en la Universidad de La Coruña. Así que, bueno, se dice ya bastante de mí y los pósters de fondo también dicen bastante sobre mí. Bueno, queremos primero, como siempre, darle las gracias a todo el mundo, a todas las personas que están por detrás, a las que no se nos ve o no se les ve. Muchas gracias a Tristán, que va a estar hoy moderando, estará por el chat, por ahí, petándolo. Después, muchas gracias a José Viñas, también por haber sido uno de los impulsores de todo este programa, y a todas las personas que nos van a estar viendo. Muchas gracias por haber venido y hola, bienvenidos. Espero que lo disfrutéis mucho. Y como antes dijimos, Ana no está, hoy es un programa especial. ¿Y por qué? Hoy va a estar principalmente todo en inglés. Tenemos dos invitados, se llaman Max y Jeff, que son compañeros de David en la universidad en Estados Unidos y se han ofrecido, les hemos pedido que viniesen aquí a comentarnos un poco cómo es todo por allí, al otro lado
Sí,
del charco.
básicamente vamos a hablar con ellos sobre cómo les ha ido esta cuarentena allí en Norteamérica y vamos a también a comparar un poco los métodos de educación, sobre, el sistema educativo de ambos países y cómo han vivido ellos su vida de high school, que alguno lo tiene más presente que otro, y su vida de universidad, que alguno también tiene más experiencia que otro. Entonces vamos a ir hablando un poco de eso. Si tenéis cualquier pregunta para ellos o queréis que se traduzca cualquier cosa de inglés a español, español a inglés, por favor pedidlo en el chat, que no tenemos ningún problema en traducir nosotros ninguna respuesta de ellos ni traducir tampoco ninguna pregunta que tengáis para hacerles.
Así que
Vamos a intentar cubrir el máximo abanico de temas posibles, pero siempre puede surgir algo nuevo.
Y está pidiendo ya piñas por ahí que Tristan se nos manifieste dónde se ha metido nuestro moderador. Ha
También por el
desaparecido.
chat veo que está Marcius. Hola Marcius, muchas gracias por venir.
Era del podcast, ¿no?
¿Sí?
¡Hola! Es así.
Ding dong,
Oh,
ding.
tenemos un nuevo seguidor. Gracias.
Sí, gracias por el nuevo seguidor.
Ya sonó el dindondín. Otra vez, hacía tiempo que no sonaba. Echamos de menos a Ana sin el dindondín.
Ding dong,
Oh,
ding.
tenemos dos. Oh.
Y
Nos ha
Marcius
seguido.
también, muchas
Sí,
gracias.
gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Bueno, llamamos.
Pues vamos a llamar a los
¿Queréis llamar?
invitados, a ver si nos cogen.
A cambiar el chip a inglés.
Y a cambiar el chip a inglés. Su
Es
acento es americano, obviamente, así que no es lo mismo que lo que aprendemos en el colegio.
Para nada.
Pero, bueno, vamos allá.
A ver si esto funciona bien. Oh.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay, the webcam is...
it'll
I got a
Yeah.
turn on camera.
thing.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
You have to press
Here.
turn on camera, Max.
I
Yeah,
did.
Maxis.
It's just loading.
Yes. Okay. Well, we will give it time.
There we go.
Okay, we are... Yeah, nice. We are all here now. So we can start, no? Please?
Yeah, we can start. Well, first, thank you very much for coming. and welcome to our open science chat. Say hello, well, to everyone.
Hello.
Please introduce yourselves
I'm Jeff.
and what do you study? What do you do?
I'm Max.
Where are you from?
Okay. Yeah,
Jeff, go first.
Okay.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, which is a city on the Mississippi River in the middle of the United States. I'm David's roommate at college. We go to Lindenwood University.
What do you study?
I study history, which is fun. I really like history. Other than that, I just vibe. You know, I'm just a dude.
Just a person.
Okay,
Living
now,
the life.
Max, tell me about yourself.
Me? My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
okay.
turn.
Sorry. My name is Max. I am friends with David, and we're gonna be roommates in college. Also, kind of suitemates. And I live in Washington, Missouri, which is a very small river town. Also on a river, same Missouri River, but smaller population size, kind of like based around agriculture. A lot of farms around here, and just kind of living more country-esque vibes, living in woods. I study criminology and criminal justice with David and Jeff at our college.
That sounds
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah, so we have countryside and city, so very different places, very, very different places. So, first of all, you know David, you know my brother, how did you meet him? That's the first question.
League of Legends, the Lindenwood University Gaming Association, which I was a member of.
Luga for short, if you're short on time.
Yeah, if you're short on time, League. We met through video games, I guess. Through meeting on campus to play video games, and we both play League of Legends, and we're both on the team for it. That was the first semester, and then the second semester we ended up rooming together because David, you know, was able to room with me, and I was able to room with him. It worked out. We both really liked each other when we first met, so it worked out. Same way I met Max. So
Okay, so
Yeah, it's the same way.
yeah, you have a video game club, well, a team at university. Is that a normal thing there? Like in different universities, you have a esports team. Like
it can be.
I actually have a multiple friends who go to different schools around. Some of the bigger ones, they all have video game teams. But for assorted, they might not all have the same game, but most of them have a team. Some of them even have scholarships.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We don't
Like,
have that here.
Yeah, because Maryville, which is the college right next to us, well, at least close to us, they have the best like esports program in the country, pretty much. Because they started really early. They started like 10 years ago doing this esports stuff. So it's newer for some colleges, like ours. Like we still don't necessarily have an esports program, but we're sanctioned by the school.
Mhm.
But for other colleges, they've had programs for a very long time.
Well, that's very weird for us. Like we don't have that at all. But like at
No,
all.
actually, we don't even have like normal sports clubs in the university.
no.
We have to
Really?
go outside and look for teams, and yeah.
That's
And
very sad.
as I seen there in the university, like the teachers adapt always to the sports people, all the schedules and stuff. But here is like it's not even close like that.
Oh yeah.
Like teachers, if you tell a teacher that you have like a match on a weekend, they are just like, okay, good luck and
We
good
have
luck
an
with my
exam when
son.
you
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
accommodations. Yeah.
We've had
No.
in my high school, sometimes the sports, the athletes, and even in college, they'll get special treatment. A lot of times they'll even form tests around people. Like, hey, we're moving this test back because we maybe have a few people who are having this sport event. It's a really core mechanic of how schools and how it's all tied together. You know, you
It's kind of-
are an athlete.
Yeah,
for
it's
your
kind of
school.
it's kind of a thing in the United States where you have like state schools that are really have like really good athletic programs, and they'll do that for their students that are athletes. Like they will, like you hear about stories of like professional basketball players or professional football players that coasted through 4 years of college without like taking classes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
universities are accommodating towards these athletes if it gives them like clout or like money. and exposure and stuff like that for their athletic program. So I guess that's pretty different from Europe, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
Completely different.
Here, being an athlete is really hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just move to other places to study, or just
Like
take
America.
like
Go
easier.
there.
Yeah, like America.
Yeah, like America. Or they just take like easier majors to study. So,
Yeah, I mean, didn't you come to Lindenwood Belleville at first because of volleyball scholarship, David?
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to play volleyball while studying. Here is kind of impossible with
Yeah.
with my degree. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I forgot to put a question. Now that I remember, we were going to go talk about a little bit about quarantine, and I forgot to put it in the questions. Completely forgot about it. So yeah, city, countryside, very different places to go through all these very hard times. How are you dealing with it? How is it
You can
going?
go, Max.
Oh,
Yeah, you
so I don't know how well the like rural translates, but like more countryside, where there's people who are more spread out. I know particularly where I lived, and I actually helped someone deliver medicine because they were doing delivering medicine for people, high risk patients, and just the more countryside you go and the farther people are out, the less and less it really matters. Like, yeah, in where I'm at right now, yes, we're in quarantine, but it's really not that bad. We have not been hit that hard. Only the bigger businesses, things like that, are not chains, but very big corporations. So like our hospital is Mercy. They have multiple locations. So they're taking precautions just because they're sending it out to everyone. But individual small businesses and just smaller things, they're not really worried about it. I don't see everyone with masks out when I go out because it's not really a problem here. We have only had 200 cases here total, and right now I think we have 20. And
I mean, it's not.
no, it's not too bad. And I think most of them are like in a hospital right now that we know of. No recovery. So in the country, pretty good actually, not too bad at all. Very low issues.
Well, in the city, it sucks.
Basically.
But the thing is that I would say that Americans maybe don't take it as seriously as other parts of the world. So even though in the city you hear of things like mandatory social distancing and mandatory mask orders, like it's different for every single city. So in St. Louis, we actually did a pretty good job at first of like quarantining, shutting things down, like in March, like we did a really good job of doing that. But then once the governor of Missouri started to end up reopening everything, St. Louis kind of followed suit and started reopening some stuff like a little bit after St. Patrick's Day, kind of. And the ideas of like a mandatory mask order and mandatory social distancing kind of went to the wayside. So I will constantly go out in a mask personally for myself. Like I always go out in a mask whenever I go to the gas station or get food. And the amount of times that I see people with masks is slim to none. Like I don't see too many people with masks on, which is really concerning for me. And social distancing isn't really a thing either. Recently, I went with one of my friends to a park because I thought, that's probably one of the safest places to go if I wanted to like go outside, probably a park. Well, there were so many people like without masks, sitting in close proximity to each other, like on tables, outside of bars, stuff like that. It's kind of wild. So it's a little bit different because I guess at first it was taken really seriously, and now it's not really. Like I would say it's kind of similar to rural America at this point. No one really cares too much. And cases keep going up here. Like I think we have 400 daily cases right now in St. Louis. And America had like, I don't know, 43,000 yesterday daily, which is the highest that it's been forever. So kind of sucks.
Kind of.
Yeah, here we are in like a situation like Max. Like in our region, we live like really spread out, like with everybody. We live in the countryside, so we don't have that kind of problems. But still, in the cities, it's what you are saying right now, Jeff. Like the people is not concerned about it, so they just go out without the masks and without the social distancing and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, well, at
Sky-
least it's a little bit better than before. Like, you can see
Yeah,
more people.
here.
Yeah,
Well, they
you
wear
can
the mask
definitely.
like down here, so it doesn't look much, but
Right.
at least they're wearing.
Yeah, at least some people are wearing them, and some people are being
Yeah.
conscious of it. But the ones that aren't are the ones that concern me, because
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
People
you
are
can still
like,
get me sick even if I'm wearing a mask. I can still get sick. But when we both wear masks, it makes it a lot harder for the disease to spread.
Mhm. So, people in the chat are asking questions already.
Oh, boy.
So we have a person here that is called Doffensmith, from Phineas and Ferb.
Different People Incorporated.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
he usually like teases people that we are, presenting here, and he said that he doesn't know who is he gonna mess with today. He's sad about it, and I don't want it.
Well, hey, David bullies me all the time, so you can
Yeah.
always tell him to just bully me.
you name for him all the time, and
Definitely Jeff is the target. Like,
Yeah, is the
big red X on his back.
best target.
Like a kick me sign on his back too.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice. And also he asked about the fair thing you have behind you, Max.
The what thing?
Fair?
Fair
Is it
thing?
a fair?
No,
The
not
other-
the deer. Not the deer. The fair thing.
The fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a local thing that we have. The third biggest fair in our state. It's just a big event that is put on by like our town. It's called the Town and Country Fair. Like really stereotypical. Like rides will be brought out. People will show cattle and steer, and you can go to concerts and buy. I don't know. That was the one. My dad was the chairman of it, and so I like to keep that one up. It actually got canceled this year because of COVID, and that actually hurt a lot because that's something that I've always been a part of. I'm on like the junior fair board. I set up events. I volunteered there every year as long as I can remember. So this year